Hey, welcome back to another part of our Fallout 4 retrospective mini-series. I'm guessing this will be the second to last video, right? Unless, I don't know, maybe these quests over here involving Pyro and the ironworks end up being a bit more involved than expected. But I don't think so, right? Especially given their close proximity. It really seems like Pyro is just going to be out there. We're going to go over and kill him and we'll be good to go, right? And then after this, we'll probably follow up with another video wherein we finally go to Nuka World and just take a look at a whole bunch of stuff over there, right? Anyway, in the meantime, let us run over this way. Unfortunately, we're also nearly out of... Oh, hey, look at this. Was this Gray Garden? Or Green Garden? Yeah, Gray Garden. But yeah, we're nearly out of modified baseballs that we can use. Oh jeez, there's a checkpoint up here. Guess we can take care of that. I'm guessing that now, like, Enclave troopers will just show up as random enemy encounters, it sounds like. There we go. Let's see. Oh, these are raiders too.
Just chill out, asshole.
Just chill out, asshole. Fuck yeah. Okay. Anything over here? Good. Any of this? Worth taking? No, not really. Okay. Great. Let's continue on over here. Man, we have got so many fusion. Whoa! Some poor wild Brahmin being accosted by a scorpion. Oh, listen to him go. Do you ever get to hear both of the heads moo at you at the same time? Can they do like a double ultrasonic moo? I don't know if such a thing ever exists, right? I feel like it always only sounds like there's one head. You know, you never hear both heads mooing in unison or something. Oh, check it out. Feral ghoul. Is that super mutant over there peaceful? No. Not at all. Go. Got another one. Oh, cool too. There are more out here? Doesn't seem like it. What is this? A pharmacy. Okay. Anything good in this place? This seems like the area where there would be a little bed on the ground or whatever. No, I don't think so. Man, look at all the shit inside this duffel bag. Did I stuff all that in there or what? That thing was chock full of junk. Okay, well, let's continue on. What is this? Gravel pit? Yeah. Mass gravel and sand. Sure. Isn't there... Wasn't there like originally a bobblehead or something at the top of one of these? Maybe I'm just thinking of the duffel bag. Okay. Sure. Well, let's head on down over here. Cool. Got a battery there? Makeshift battery, right? Yeah. Huh. No bed or anything at the top here. Fair enough. I remember there being something to do with this little area, though. Isn't this an early on area that you come to with Nick when you're looking for Sean? Maybe I'm thinking of a different area by, like, a railroad. Okay, let's pop open our tracker here. We nearly there? Yeah, I think this is... Yeah, help defend. We don't need to do that. Okay. You cover ground a lot faster than you would think, you know? It looks further away than it really is. Helps it, you know, in real life you're kind of able to sprint for or unlike in real life, you're just able to kind of sprint endlessly. In fact, how am I sprinting endlessly right now? My AP isn't even being drained. How, hang on. How am I doing that? How am I just sprinting? Shouldn't my AP be going down? How can this be? How am I just going non-stop? Do I have some kind of wild boon? Perks? I don't know. It would be like effects, right? Yeah, I don't fucking know. Okay, well, what can you do? Let's see, head on over this way. Yeah, that's wild. My AP is not draining at all from sprinting. Is there some way in which you can accomplish that, and I've just completely forgotten that I already did whatever you needed to do to get it? Did you see that? There was like previously a booby trap right there for this oil. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like earlier we were definitely losing AP when sprinting. Shit, I've got no idea, I guess. Oh, Covenant is under attack. That's fine. Okay. And then... is this the Taffington Boathouse? Yes, it is. Lovely. Still got that swarm bot out front. That's fine. Check our map. Okay, yeah, we're very nearly there. A surprising amount of stuff over in this area of the Commonwealth for these little Creation Club next-gen update units. I'm very hopeful that by the time we eventually reach our Fallout 4 playthrough, they'll have like a big bundled Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition or something like that. You know? I'm very hopeful that we get something like that we had for Skyrim. Because, I don't know. I just enjoy the idea of it, you know? It's just a lot easier to manage all that stuff, and you get the like discounted price. Right? And I think it keeps everybody kind of like... everybody who buys it is on some degree of parity. Wherein, you know, like, oh, this person is playing with all of the Anniversary Edition collection. Thus, I know that we're kind of using the same thing. I feel like you run into problems with playthroughs that use a ton of mods, and their focus isn't like, oh, in this video, or in this series of videos, we're looking at this mod specifically, right? And it's a bunch of mods that don't add, like, you know, improvements in some form or another, you know, like reconfiguring the inventory or making it to where settlement building is slightly easier or something like that. But instead it's like new quests and stuff, and then you start to get mixed up with one another and you kind of lose track. I don't know. I like there to be some degree of parity that the viewer can also attain, you know? To where you kind of know what you're getting into. There's some level of familiarity and commonality. And I think you can still do that with mods and stuff. I just feel as though you shouldn't just you shouldn't just go completely buck wild, right? Like, for instance, we do it with Tamriel Rebuilt, you know? For Morrowind Mondays, we're on Tamriel Rebuilt stuff. There is that level of commonality wherein, you know, if you're doing some Morrowind mods, you know, like, oh, Tamriel Rebuilt, that's what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, you've got the Hellfire armor, and weirdly enough, a flamer. Uh-oh. Well, this guy's gonna suck on higher difficulty when we're low level with these fucking Molotovs. Here we go. Get incinerated. I'm very much convinced of the idea that when we get to the regular playthrough, we should have it set up to, you know, we don't have all of the creations installed from the very get-go. But after we finish, like, the core game's main quest, then we have it going. You know? I feel like that's the way we should run with that. Because already it's going to be kind of wild having, what do you call it, in the world? The automatron enemies. If anything, I kind of don't like having all the automatron enemies around, right? They're kind of overly plentiful. I feel like the frequency of running into like a swarm of automatron robots needs to be like halved at least. I feel like I always consistently bump into them. And how many times have we bumped into them during this, right? Probably on par with the number of times we bumped into super mutants. Right? Okay. Which, you know, fair enough. Technically, there shouldn't be a high prevalence of super mutants in the area. And you know what? Something else I do miss. Oh shit, we're getting attacked. Certainly, we've had way more automatron robot attacks in Brotherhood of Steel. But something that I do miss after you complete the main game is you lose out on a bunch of, like, hostile synths. Here, let's try and use one of our units here. I kind of like having them show up for a fight every now and then. Oh, shit. There we go. I shut that fucker out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh, fuck. Oh, man, we're fine. We're fine. Did someone come out of that? Holy shit. What did it hit? Did it hit like one of the trees or something and that prevented it from really fucking me up? It definitely was close enough to where I got staggered. I think I took some damage. I don't know if it would kill me if it landed right on my ass, but it was enough to be fucking terrifying. I'll say that much. Okay. Let's head on out over here. Oh, there's more parts of it? Oh, yeah. It's bigger than you would think, you know? When you're inside of them flying around, they feel so small. Okay. Well, let's continue over this way. Slurp down some purified water. Gosh. You know what? If we had more ammo, what would have been cool? I don't think we would be able to interact with the physics of the vertibird with the launcher, right? Because it's considered like an enemy. You know, it's a flying enemy. It'd be the same as if we shot, you know, baseballs at the feral ghouls that we had hit. You know, nothing really happened. Oh, look at this. Speak of the fucking devil, dude. Okay, but here, we can try something. Let's try and shoot baseballs at this car. Oh, fuck. Okay. Here, I'm gonna try this. I want to try and launch a car at them. Oh, fuck. Fuck off, please! Fuck. It's not gonna work. But yeah, I was thinking, hey, it would be cool if we could just... My god, there are so many. If we could just shoot over a car up at that vertibird, you know? Hey, here's a question. Are the fucking exploding iBots that, like, fly up on you, the swarm of, like, kamikaze exploding iBots, are those actually only in 76 and I'm just imagining them being in 4? That might actually be the case. Yeah, I fucking hate these things. You know? And they spoil some of the cool aesthetic of everything, you know? I really dislike how plentiful they are. Because before that, whenever you would encounter robots in the wild, it would be like, oh shit, this is an Assaultron. Oh shit, this is a sentry bot, or rogue protectron or some shit like that, you know? And there was some aesthetic harmony to that in the rest of the game world's retrofuturism. But here, they're also like weird and scrappy looking. They almost feel like they're from a different game, right? Which, you know, they are meant to be weird and scrappy looking because it's like the whatever that raider group was all pieced them together in this weird way, you know? But they're just a little too, I don't know. They're a little too weird, right? Because everything is so carefully considered and deliberately retrofuturistic about the baseline Fallout robots that they're just a little too wacky. I mean, the iBots are cool, right? Because they very much resemble iBots. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see over here. God, I forgot how perpetually on fire this fucking place is. Okay. Man, you know what? We're making such good time. I don't fucking know. We may end up... This might be the last video. Is this the last video? Are we on it right now? Oh shit, look at this. Okay, let's take a power nap here. Get a save. Because it could be potentially incredibly dangerous here. Okay. So what am I looking at for? What am I trying to get in here? Investigate it. There's an old ironworks factory to the east that might have some useful materials. I should investigate the area to see what I can find. Oh, okay. Well. You know, I really thought that we had gotten another workshop with this slew of Creation Club junk, but I don't think so. Right? There doesn't seem to be any new workshops, right? Did we get any? No, I don't think so. Look at this. Okay. Oh shit, there's someone talking about wandering around. Someone is the type of guy that likes to wander around. Alright, we're just gonna have to charge up there and shut that shit right off. Okay. Oh fuck, where is it? Where is it? Is it over here? Good lord, I don't know where it's at. I think it's on the other fucking side of the world. Okay, okay, okay. Can I open this now? Fuck, it requires terminal. Okay, okay. Let's see here. Let's go with... We're not picking up the radio, are we? No. Okay. What's a good one? Let's try record. Sweet. Nailed it! Easy! Pfft. Hacking. Hacking schmacking. Okay.
What the fuck was that?
It was me hacking.
Thought you could hide?
Well, that was quite easy. It took literally one shot. Check the forged keeper's body for information. Damn, okay. Oh, fuck, I don't know where that shit is coming from. Can I drag their bot over this way so I don't have to listen to the fun music? Okay. Let's do a little bit of this. Okay. Great. Okay, forged keeper's note. Read the note. Okay, well, I shall. Thankfully, it starts with the letter F, so it won't be too bad. Forged keeper's note right here. We found a heavy incinerator off the bodies of some old military remnants. Didn't recognize the dog tags, but Slag was impressed with the quality of their gear. As for the incinerator, he says something this special requires a trial, a test to sort out the metal from the ore. We've had a few volunteers, but that doesn't surprise me. Most of these recruits don't have the nerve to walk through the fire, let alone the strength to survive it. Worst yet, I caught one of the cowards trying to cheat. I put the evidence in a toolbox by the terminals and stashed the key in one of the tin cans above it. I'll have Slag look it over before we feed her to the forge. Oh no. Okay, there's a toolbox around here then. Ah. Okay. Up this way. And how do I get in there? There we are. Give this a pick. Great. Forged recruiter's note. Smelter console password. This is a password? I mean, you know what? I guess it kind of is. I guess a key in some ways is a password. Right? In some ways, that's exactly what it is. Okay, forged recruit's note. Thank goodness it kept us here in the Fs. This new trial they've cooked up is fucking impossible. Can't lie, though. It was funny watching the first few recruits walk right in and see the feet melt off their ankles. Never heard anyone scream like that. It was great. Matches thought he was clever, but the idiot tossed a bottle of water into the thing and damn near blew all our heads off. Burner had the right idea, using power armor. He just didn't rig it to resist extreme temperatures. I think I figured out a way. I've got to connect with a trader from my caravan days who hooked me up with some flame-resistant leg armor. As long as I don't get waist deep, I should be okay. Problem is, my trial is in a few days, and I don't trust any of these other fuckers not to steal it in the meantime. So, I've buried the mods under one of the crucibles. In order to get to it, you have to shut off the molten drip, then use the console to move the container down the track. Since I'm the one who handles the heavy machinery around here, ain't no one gonna move that thing but me. Okay, well, easy enough. Go over here. And I guess we'll do exactly that. I've got the password. Wow, somehow I was able to... Okay. Warning! Molten metal pipeline is currently active. Smelter control is disabled. Please turn off the spigot before using the console. Safety first. For your protection and safety, smelter controls have been disabled while the flow of molten metal is active. Use the button on the ground floor to turn off the system before moving the crucible. In addition, remember to wear the proper masks and safety equipment when inside the factory. Okay. Smelter control, re-enable it. Oh, right. Smelter control is disabled. Please turn off the flow of molten metal before moving the crucible. Good. Okay, well, guess we have to go down there and get it. Fair enough. Oh. The flow is off. Cool. And then can I just run back up this way? I think so. Got some money here. Fusion cell. Stims, Radax. Oh no, it goes up into that. If I had a jetpack, I could make it work. But I do not. Oh hey, look! A full set of power armor. I guess just for exactly this occasion. Okay. Let's head on up over here. Great. Okay, log in. Move crucible. Moving crucible. Please stand clear of the track until the operation is complete. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Wow, okay. Sure. I'm surprised it didn't go completely, like, off kilter, though. Oh, I found the radio! I found it! Ah! There we go. Oh, and look. Our drug friends. There's a whole bunch of jet here. With these cows of power. Look, someone was chilling with the cows. Drinking water. Doing drugs. Listening to cool jams with the foreheads. The foreheads. Okay. Let's head on over here. Good. Alrighty, and then over this way. And our treasure should be buried beneath, right? Okay. Flame-resistant left leg and right leg. Oh, and here are the legs, too. Chalk? Military-grade duct tape and plunger? I'm guessing these are reagents that we need for building it, or something. Craft the mods and retrieve the heavy incinerator. Oh, is it like a Lego version of it? Okay, putting the legs on. And let's do some crafting here. Flame resistance. Significantly reduces energy damage and immune to being set on fire. Okay, yeah. It gives you 30 more points of energy resist. Sure. And then over here on this one. Good. Not much in the way of the power plating, you know? Nothing too cool. Yeah, if anything, kind of shit. Huh. Okay, well, I guess we're getting into this thing. Oh, there it is. Okay. Wow, they actually put something in this. I feel like it's meant to be sitting on top of that rather than hovering in the air. Oh no, look, there's a chain suspending it. Okay. Wow. Well, I guess let's get it. Thank goodness we just so happen to have this mod that makes our legs immune to fire damage. Right? At least I hope so. It'll be funny if we go in here and we just die instantly. Right? I think this is like literally the only place in the entire game where this comes into play. Right? There's no like equivalent of lava or magma anywhere else, right? Is there anything like this in Far Harbor or Nuka World? I don't think so, right? And in the core game, I don't think there's anything anywhere else like this. It's just here. Okay. You know, also what would work here is like a really strong magnet or a lasso.
Hell yeah.
Ghoul Slayer's Heavy Incinerator, 50% more damage against ghouls. It does ghoul damage? Okay. Fucking hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, I guess. Okay. Sure, let's kill ghouls. That's what I love to do. Is this like a different type? It looks a bit different, huh? Maybe I'm just tripping major balls, though. Okay, well, let's get out of here. I guess we can run over to the Nuka World monorail station, huh? Because otherwise, yeah, that's the last of all of our questing. That's all we needed. We got all of our little events done with our new next-gen update junk. Okay. How in the hell do I get back out of here? Well, it's definitely not on this side. Through here, maybe? Oh, no, wait, it was on that side. My bad. Okay. There's some cool stuff inside of there. Okay, let's head on out this way. Anything good in these? Nah. Alright. I think one of the issues, though, is I'm not exactly sure where the Nuka World monorail is. I don't remember exactly. So, hey, maybe it'll pay off to run over that way and try and figure it out. Let's bring up our map. Boston Mayoral Shelter? No. Forgotten Church? Huh. Oh, here we go. Okay. You know what? It's way easier than I thought. Okay. Let's lay down our little marker there, and we'll be off on our way. We got plenty of flamer fuel. I guess we'll just light up anything we encounter along the way. Okay. Some pack Brahmin as well. Be better if we had the overdrive leg servos too. Make us run a bit faster, but hey, what can you do? Yeah, I don't think there's a world in which any person would put the fire immunity mod onto these legs, right? There's just nowhere in the game that demands it, except for that one place at the ironworks, right? I don't know. There must be like one other place I've forgotten that also has lava for some reason. You know, some other kind of metallurgy location or whatever. Certainly there's no, like, as far as anyone knows, there's no volcanoes out by Massachusetts or Boston. Okay. Let's head on up this way. Good. I can't remember. Does Far Harbor have any sort of industrial shit like that? Oh, look. There's just some Brotherhood power armor around here. Okay. I guess that was our doing. We must have killed someone. Got them to evacuate from their frame. Alright. Here we are. Back in town. And let's consult our map. What all do I have to go through to reach? Ooh, we still have a bit of a ways to run. That's fine. I'm going to shoot these birds. Well, I didn't think I would land that hit, but I actually did get 2 of them. I actually did incinerate 2. Change around that little whatever that is. Okay. Well, it's pretty damn peaceful, huh? Sure, we got a couple places that are under attack that need help, but out this way? Wow, you wouldn't even know. Yeah, speaking of how relatively small, even on foot, the Commonwealth feels, of course when the game came out, it felt enormous. But I think what really recontextualizes it for me, and I've had at least 2, maybe just 1, people write in about it, is that Fallout 76 is absolutely enormous. Right? The play space, the play world of 76 is titanic. It is so enormous. There's so much going on. Granted, there are totally some places in that game where it doesn't feel as dense. You know, like the density of being able to look inside of, oh, there's a cave over here, there's a cemetery over here with a little something something, right? I don't think it's quite as dense. That said, they keep updating it, and thus the density of these locations continues to go up and up, right? As well as new locations, right? And hey, you do need some areas where there's not a whole lot because of 76's camp system. So you want like multiple areas where you can place down a viable camp, you know? It is necessary to have some places where, oh, this is kind of a scenic overlook. We probably shouldn't put anything here because we do have this whole system for our players and we want them to make use of it here, right? But even in saying that, there's just so much ground in it. There's so many places to go. And there is a shocking amount, like I said, although it's not nearly as dense, there is a shocking amount of junk all over the place. And like I said, maybe by now it is. Maybe by now it is comparably dense. Okay. Let's bring up our map. Okay, so once we're up here, if we just head along this interstate westward, we'll be good. Can I actually, like, get up there and just travel along it? I think so, right? Don't you have to come up here for McCready? I think so. Okay. Good, good, good. Oh yeah, look at this. I love that they have these freeways and stuff with all the overpasses and whatnot. It looks so cool. It's probably one of my favorite additions. If anything, I'm shocked that it doesn't exist in 76, really. There's a few places that have, like, you know, the famous gorge bridge and whatnot, but it's nothing like what you got here, to where it adds this extra dimension to the world. Are these all friendlies? No. Some of them are, or all bad guys. Some of them are friendlies. Well, I'm just gonna fucking rain down a nightmare upon them. There we go. Got a couple hits there. Yeah, that's right. It's your eye in the sky. Trying to fish for another hit. Hey, I think I got something. Was it a bad guy? I don't know. Okay. There we are. And it's even cooler when you have a jetpack in this area. I don't know, it's kind of cool in and of itself to roam around here without a jetpack, I think. Right, because then you kind of have to look around at all of the makeshift pathing and whatnot. Like over here, I would jump down this way to get up, right? And then there's some little areas you can run around. But I don't know, can you actually get on top of that normally without a jetpack? You might be able to make that jump. I don't fucking know, though. Look at that, that's a little precarious. I don't know if you can make that. Fuck, I don't think so, huh? Should I try it? Look, there's a little... I'm trying it. Ah! Fuck! Ah! Oh, see? What fun! What? You can't get that in the fucking Capital Wasteland. Alright. Let's go on over here. Good. Yeah. There's just an immeasurable joy to the extra added verticality of the overpasses and stuff. And when you're in the cities and all that, right, with the ruined buildings, you can kind of go running along them, and then it kind of weaves in and out with the verticality that's present in the freeways. It's fantastic, I think. Okay, over here. Is there a way we can get back up on this one? No, there's not. At least not from that section. Maybe further along up here you can get back up. Because it definitely looks like there's some kind of design up there. Right, there's something going on up top. Yeah, look at this. This looks like an area where you could scramble your way back up to the top. Yeah, look at that. They got a bus and everything. Hell yeah. Oh, it's raining. I don't know how much further west this goes, though. May have to immediately drop back down. Oh yeah, look at that. Huh. There's an on-ramp over yonder. Shit. I'm surprised there's not like a friendly settlement built on top of one of these. Like a pre-existing one, not like one that you, the player, have to construct. Should we try and go up? God, I'm kind of enjoying it. Let's... Oh, no, I don't know. Can we make that? Oh, yeah, look, there are little paths. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Got an on-ramp here. There we are. Good. Don't you have to come out this way for the railroad or something? What's their little password? It's like, my Geiger counter is ready or something like that. Don't forget to charge your Geiger counter. Have you got a spare Geiger counter? Something to do with a Geiger counter. Oh, look at that. Wow. It looks awesome. I kind of wish we could make these sorts of windmills too. You know? With the... I don't know, are they like reused helicopter or airliner units? I guess so. The big ones, I should say. Because those are definitely like jet engine propellers. Yeah, I think they've been retrofitted with helicopter blades. And then, of course, with the cloth there. Fuck, it's so cool. Yeah, honestly, you should be able to build one of these. You should be able to build one, and it generates more power than a regular little turbine. And what's this back here for? This feels a little unnecessary, huh? Is it just to help brace it? No, not really. It's just some shit hanging around the back. Maybe it's meant to symbolize like an unfinished bit or whatever. Okay. Well, we can actually rest here. Those were full-ass beds. I think this is where you come for real with McCready for taking on some dude in the gunners, right? Okay. Over here. And let's rest for... We'll go for 12 hours, why not? Get our rested buff. And I don't think we'll yet board the train or monorail or whatever, right? Oh. Somerville actually defended itself. There we are. Gonna pop this in. Lovely. Oh, look at this. As the fog is cleared out, you can really see far away now. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, look. End of the fucking line. Oh, without a jetpack, is there actually any way on top of that? I don't think so. I think that's only accessible with a jetpack power armor. What is that over there? Is that a dam? Or is that just like a bridge of some sort? That may be a dam. By Sunshine Tidings? Isn't that like a railway? Alright, down we go. Up. Great. Oh, here's the weird Stonehenge we passed by here before. I always thought it was like a guaranteed spawn that a behemoth would be out here very regularly, but that seems to not be the case. Maybe it's only once, kind of like Swan. It's a one and done. Can you actually climb up this one, or is it too steep of an incline? Yeah, look up there. I don't know if you can actually get up that. Yeah, this is way too steep. Okay. Up. Down we go. Okay. You know what? This has got to be it. This has got to be what I was thinking of earlier with McCready. Okay. I kind of hope that McCready shows up again in Fallout 5. You know? As, like, an older man or whatever, you know? I'd be down for that. Not even necessarily as a party member or potential companion, but just as like a character in the world. Similar to how he existed in Fallout 3. Oh, look at that. What is that? Lonely Chapel. Huh. It is very lonely. I don't even remember what was out at this thing. It's a bunch of birds. Okay. Whoa, look at this. Hauling a couple fusion generators right up there. Ah. Definitely can't make that jump, right? You might be able to jump back up there from over there on the right. From the hillside, the hilltop. Okay. Good. Or at the very least, jetpack up there. Is there a proper road? Oh yeah, we're on it. This is the proper road over there. Okay. Or I guess we're under it. There we are. Good. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they really wanted to push the Nuka World part and stuff of it, right? I like the idea of there being like a fucked up old abandoned amusement park. That's always a fun trope, you know? But man, they really wanted to lean into Nuka-Cola and Nuka World with all this. Like, I don't know, maybe I just don't give a shit about Nuka-Cola in that way. Like, it's cool, right? It's fun. You know, we're spoofing on Coca-Cola itself. It's amazing that they're able to keep the branding looking the way that they do with the font and all that, I think. But I don't know. I feel like the deeper we get into Fallout, the more focus we have on Nuka-Cola, and the more I'm like, why do we give such a shit about Nuka-Cola? Right? Like I don't it's a fun little set dressing in the world. Like, could you imagine an entire fucking expansion about fucking Abraxo cleaner, right? You go to the Abraxo factory. What are we doing? Right? You know what? Now that I mention it, actually, that sounds fucking awesome. Right? Show me the Abraxo, baby! Enough of this fucking Nuka-Cola. I don't give a shit. Hot, sexy ass fucking Nuka girl zapping my thirst. I see her. I'm thirsty. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of all this fake soda. I want Abraxo cleaner. That's what I want to know about. Give me the Abraxo lore. Come on, Bethesda. Get it together. You know who wouldn't do it? Fucking Obsidian would give me the Abraxo lore that I desire. Who do you think brought H&H Tools into the world? Lazy devs! Oh, fuck. Good lord. There's always such a weird situation where within the Fallout fandom, everybody is trying to pit the two against one another. When every time you look into it, like legitimately, any of the developers speaking about the other group, right? They always look upon each other with like a certain fondness, right? And they're always like, yeah, what went on with New Vegas and the whole Metacritic situation was fucking bad. But make no mistake, we also bear some responsibility, right? Both parties, Obsidian always owns up to, like, yeah, we probably shouldn't have agreed to it or whatever, or like it was just kind of a rough situation all around with the time frame. It was maybe a mistake to agree to such a, like, short schedule and whatnot. I don't know. I feel like people want there to be more bad blood and more of a combative nature than there actually is. Because every time you hear about former or current Obsidian workers and stuff talking about their experiences with New Vegas, and working with the engine and working with Bethesda Game Studios and Softworks, the publishing division, there's not really like this weird animosity, right? But as well, even when that comes up, when it seems like, yeah, we don't really care, right? There's not that much animosity. People who want there to be animosity are like, well, of course they would say that. They can't really say what they really want. Right? You can't fucking win. You just can't fucking win no matter what. Right? The fucking devs have moved on and shit and moved on to other projects and shit. And people are just like, well, fucking of course. They can't do it the other way we want. Their hands are tied. It's so absurd. It's like a fucking losing situation. There's just no way around it, right? It can't be helped. The history is there, and like people are just making whatever they will of it. It sounds like some shit fucking Ulysses from Lonesome Road would talk about, right? It's really it's really like the certain division of fans that are the most insufferable, right? They try and pick apart and read into everything everyone says as if people are speaking in tongues or like double speak or something and saying one thing but secretly meaning something else for the real ones, right? even fucking Chris Avallone, probably one of the more like I don't know, acerbic, abrasive members of the New Vegas dev team, has been fairly like, I don't know, milquetoast about anything regarding that experience. And like I said, a lot of them regularly are like, yeah, part of it was our fault for the like development schedule for New Vegas and stuff. I don't know. I think it's just absurd how often, at least within the fandom, people just want to be ripping at each other's fucking throats. I think it's ridiculous. Come on. Right? Like, obviously so many of the developers are on record multiple times being like, yeah, it's not our project right now, so, you know, we're working on this. We're glad people like this. We're glad that it has a legacy that has stayed as popular. We're glad whenever they adhere to whatever we made, but honestly, they could do whatever they fucking want with it. We made that game. It exists if you want to play it. We're working on this now, right? We'll do another one if they want. We enjoyed making it, right? If they want to have us on board for another one, we'll do it, you know? I don't know. I feel like there's... you know what? If I want to get a little conspiratorial about the whole weird Fallout situation, I think it's influencers, right? You want to know what I think? I think it's fucking content creators, people like me, right? Who want to rile everybody up, get some clicks going, man. I think that's a big driving factor nowadays. You want to know my conspiracy? I think it's that. I think it's people wanting money. People follow the money. People want money. And how are they getting it? You got to watch their video about how these two companies, they fucking hate each other. They fucked each other. They will never stop fucking each other. Right? My God, it's a conspiracy that goes to the highest upper echelons of ZeniMax. I don't think it's that deep. I think there's just wild shit going on. Maybe I'm a fucking rube, right? But every time, like I said, every time it comes up, there's plenty of developers on Obsidian's end, Tim Kaine making videos, fucking Josh Sawyer's super active on Twitter and does his own videos, not as frequently as Tim Kaine. Like I said, Chris Avalon as well, fairly open about shit. There's like very little animosity, if any, right? I would say there's zero. It's like all fan driven in some way. I don't know. It's wild. Anyway, I don't even know how we got onto this. Such is the nature of playing a Fallout game. I guess it's just fucking unavoidable, right? The like factioning, the splintering of the fandom in this weird way is hilariously similar to what the games are lampooning, right? It's like you couldn't get better. You couldn't have written a better bit of fiction, right? Like, fuck me. It's incredible. There's always folks who are like, well, this isn't the true expression of Fallout or whatever. And then meanwhile, the people who they hold up on a pedestal as having made it are like, yeah, whatever. Right? It always comes up in that way. It's always like, yeah, well, we made what we made back then. But fucking Tim Kaine was just recently like on his own channel saying like, yeah, lore drift, it's kind of an inevitability. Very chill about it, right? Meanwhile, other people in the fucking fandom are wanting to rip their hair out, pull their teeth and shit. Fuck me, it's wild as hell. All right. The fucking Fallout fandom is a mess, and it's probably always going to be a mess, right? If the fucking TV show couldn't bring people together, I don't fucking know what will. The end of the world? All right, when next we come back, we got one more of these fucking videos ready to go. We're just going to go to Nuka World. We're going to run around a little bit, and then we're going to end things and look at our stupid settlement. It's not even a really cool looking one. I'll tell you that right now. It doesn't look that cool. It's not a super cool one. It's just one where I've kind of built it up as sort of a base of operations. All my cool shit is collected there. I wanted to have it kind of look like the iconic red rocket, you know, that you see whenever you go boot up the game. That's what I kind of wanted to evoke. I built like a warehouse there to store a whole bunch of armor. It gives me frame rate issues when I approach. Who knows, maybe when I go up, it'll just crash the fucking game and we won't ever be able to see it, right? We may not be able to see it. There may be a problem. I don't know. All right, well, fuck me. When next we come back, we're gonna check all that shit out. Until next time, please take care of each other.